Do you ever feel like you're constantly putting out fires with your kids? Tantrums, power struggles, defiance. It's exhausting. You're not alone. Most parents struggle with discipline at some point. But what if there was a way to guide your child's behavior without constant conflict? What if discipline could actually strengthen your relationship? In this video, we'll explore 7 positive parenting strategies that will help you teach, guide, and connect with your child, creating a more peaceful and loving home. Let's dive in. Strategy 1. Set clear and consistent boundaries. Imagine this, you're playing a board game, but no one explained the rules to you. You'd probably feel confused, frustrated, and maybe even a little upset, right? The same thing happens to kids when they don't know what's expected of them. One of the most effective ways to guide your child's behavior is to set clear and consistent expectations. Instead of saying, "Don't be naughty," be specific. Toys go back on the shelf when we're done playing, or we keep our hands to ourselves when we're playing with friends. This way, your child knows exactly what behavior is expected, and there's less room for misunderstanding. Consistency is just as important as clarity. If you allow jumping on the couch one day and then punish it the next, your child won't understand the rule. Make sure your expectations remain consistent and reasonable so that your child can follow them without confusion. Strategy 2. Use positive reinforcement. Let's be honest, we all love a little praise when we do something right. Whether it's a kind word from a boss, a compliment from a friend, or a simple thank you, it feels good to be recognized. Kids are no different. For example, if your child shares their toy with a sibling, acknowledge it. "Wow, I love how you shared your toy. That was really kind." This simple shift helps children feel valued and motivates them to repeat positive behaviors. You can also use reward systems, not as bribes, but as ways to encourage good habits. Something as simple as a sticker chart for completing tasks like brushing teeth, doing homework, or tidying up can make a big difference. It shows them that their actions matter and that you're paying attention to the good stuff, not just the mistakes. Strategy 3. Teach problem-solving skills. Now, let's talk about teaching problem-solving skills. Instead of stepping in to solve every conflict or issue, guide your child to come up with their own solutions. For example, if 2 siblings are arguing over a toy, instead of saying, "Give it back right now," you might say, "I see you both want to play with the same toy. What can we do to solve this problem?" This approach helps children develop critical thinking and conflict resolution skills. They begin to understand that they have the power to come up with solutions, rather than just reacting emotionally. Some ways to guide them include asking open-ended questions. What do you think would be fair for both of you? Offering solutions but letting them choose. Would you like to take turns or find another toy to play with together? Remember, the goal isn't to have a perfect solution right away. It's about encouraging them to think creatively and work together. Strategy 4. Offer choices to encourage cooperation. Have you ever noticed that kids love to feel in control? Instead of constantly saying no or giving direct commands, try offering choices to encourage cooperation. For example, if it's time to get dressed, instead of saying, "Put on your clothes now," try, "Would you like to wear the red shirt or the blue one today?" This simple strategy shifts the focus from defiance to decision-making. The child still follows the rule, getting dressed, but they feel empowered because they made the choice. Of course, make sure the choices are within limits. You wouldn't say, "Do you want to go to bed or stay up all night?" but rather, "Would you like 1 bedtime story or 2?" This keeps them engaged while maintaining boundaries. Strategy 5. Stay calm and connected. Let's talk about one of the most challenging but most powerful strategies. When your child is having a meltdown, it's easy to feel frustrated and overwhelmed. But here's the thing, kids learn emotional regulation from us. If we yell, they learn to yell. If we react with frustration, they mirror that behavior. So instead of saying, "Stop crying right now," try, "I see that you're really upset. Let's take a deep breath together and talk about it." This does 2 things. First, it helps your child feel understood and safe, and it teaches them how to manage their emotions. Once they've calmed down, you can guide them through the situation and offer alternative behaviors. "I know you're mad, But hitting isn't how we show our feelings. Let's talk about what's bothering you. This approach shows your child that you're there for them, even when things are hard. It also models emotional regulation, which is a skill they'll carry with them throughout their lives. Strategy 6. Be a model for good behavior. Children learn by observing us. Be the kind of person you want your child to be. Show them how to manage emotions, solve problems, and treat others with respect. Your actions speak louder than words. Sometimes, a child's behavior isn't intentionally defiant. They're simply exploring or testing boundaries. Instead of a direct no, try redirecting their attention to a more appropriate activity. For example, if a toddler is throwing toys, you could say, "Those toys are for building. Let's throw this soft ball instead." This offers an alternative outlet for their energy and curiosity. Truly listen to your child's perspective. Try to understand their feelings and motivations, even if you don't agree with their behavior. Active listening shows them that you respect their voice and helps you address the root of the problem. You also teach them how to listen to themselves. Strategy 7. Help them understand natural and logical consequences. Whenever possible, allow natural consequences to occur. If a child refuses to put on their coat, they might feel cold outside. This teaches them about cause and effect without your direct intervention. Of course, ensure the natural consequence isn't dangerous. Logical consequences are related to misbehavior. If a child throws food at the table, a logical consequence might be that they have to clean it up or that they don't get any more food for that meal. This helps them understand the connection between their actions and the results. And there you have it, 7 positive parenting strategies that can transform the way you approach discipline. Set clear and consistent expectations. Use positive reinforcement to encourage good behavior. Teach problem-solving skills. Offer choices to reduce power struggles. Connect before you correct. Model good behavior. Allow natural consequences and logical consequences. Remember, discipline isn't about controlling your child. It's about teaching, guiding, and nurturing. By using these strategies, you're not just correcting behavior. You're building a strong, loving, and respectful relationship that will last a lifetime. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other parents. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite positive parenting strategy? We'd love to hear your experiences. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.